Oh, man. Toby Keith, you kidding me? So now we have this issue, Lois, where apparently the businessmen, the smugglers, cannot find enough Mexican nationals that want to come into the United States because the economy's not so good, so they're bringing across Indian nationals.
It certainly seems like it, Matt, and that's where the fight against illegal immigration in Texas has taken this turn, a twist, if you might, as the U.S. Border Patrol is reporting this record number of immigrants from India that are illegally crossing into the U.S. from Mexico. And we're going to get more on this story live right now from KTRH's Joe Gomez.
Yeah, that's right, Lois. State Representative Aaron Pena of the Rio Grande Valley says that in recent years, as many as 2,000 Indian nationals have been detained by ICE agents illegally trying to sneak into Texas from Mexico.
Even Janet Napolitano had to confess that Indians will probably make 1 out of 3 non-Mexican illegal immigrants caught in Texas.
According to the U.S. Border Patrol, the reason Indian nationals are coming into the U.S. in record numbers is because many Central American countries are allowing Indians to enter without visas in order to attract investors. It's a pathway to the U.S. that terrorism expert Jeff Adicott says terrorists could easily take advantage of as well.
There's concrete evidence that Hezbollah, Hamas operatives have crossed into the United States through the Mexican border.
Adicott says that many terrorism groups in the Middle East have also been linked to Mexican drug cartels, man.
Now, Mr. Gomez.
Yes.
Big Nappy. If Big Nappy says that we have a problem with Indian nationals, then we have a problem with Indian nationals. Now, Mr. Gomez, apparently Mexican nationals do not come into the United States as much as they used to, sneaking in, because the economy is bad. Now, why don't the Indian nationals stay away for the same reason?
Well, that's a good point. I mean, I think Indian nationals, they're just taking a very long trip around. I mean, they have to go through China, then they have to be, and then they're smuggled across the ocean
so
to get to Guatemala, Ecuador. Yeah,
they're
China.
Just tired.
So I mean, so they're too.
They're just too tired. They gotta.
They finally get here in these large groups, and perhaps they just don't. They don't recognize. I mean, some of these groups of Indians are so persecuted in India, like the Sikhs, for instance, that it's better for them to just to even get the chance to perhaps die in the Rio Grande trying to swim over to the U.S. than it would be for them to stay in their own country.
Mr. Gomez, are you suggesting it's better to die, to drown in the Rio Grande, than to stay in your own country, Mr. Gomez?
Well, when you have an opportunity to come to the U.S., Matt, I mean, a lot of people are doing just that. Mexicans, Indians, even people from Yemen are doing these things.
Holy smokes, Mr. Gomez.
We live in a great country, man. What can I say?
You sneak in illegally and look what you get. 713-212-5874, 713-212, KTRH. Your thoughts on this? I will tell you, I noticed many Indian nationals when I first got here to Houston, maybe as many as Mexican nationals. So it indeed is a problem. Your thoughts on that? Your phone calls on that? So we're talking about Indian nationals coming into Texas illegally. Thousands of them arrested by ICE agents. Seems to be a bigger problem these days than Mexican nationals. Moses is on the phone. He's been patient from Southwest. Moses, welcome to Houston's Morning News.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. Well, I just want to clarify. I'm not angry. I'm just concerned that you're misinforming the public.
Okay. How so, Moses? How so?
You keep saying Mexicans, citizens crossing the border, and you're not mentioning that it's not just Mexicans. It's people all the way from South America, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, you name it, all the countries. And you keep saying that that this is something new. This is not something new that you see Indians crossing the border, Mexican border, USA border. This has been going on for years.
No. I never said it was anything new, Moses. I said there are far more of them being arrested than ever before. You had, as a matter of fact, I've got Curtis, the head of the U.S. Border Watch. And if you hang on with me, Moses, because I'm going to grab Curtis in here. I'm going to link you guys up together here, and I think I've got you both. Hey, Curtis, are you with me? Curtis.
Hear me?
Yes, Curtis. Yeah,
I am with you.
All right, excellent. Curtis, welcome to Houston's Morning News. First time you and I have had a chance to chat.
It's a pleasure.
Is this a bigger problem as far as arrests go? Moses says that he said, hey, Matt, this has been a problem for a long time. I don't disagree with that, but it seems to me you're arresting more Indian nationals than ever before.
At this particular time, it flexes between nationalities and countries of numbers of arrests all the time. Right now, it just happens to be the high numbers are Indians. Next week, it could be Pakistanis. Next month, it could be countries from Africa. Instead of all the organizations and different nationalities concerned about their nationality, what we all need to do is join together and fight the problem of illegal immigration, no matter where it's from. Because there are people illegally entering this country from literally every single country on earth.
But it seems...
And some are just at a particular time being arrested at higher rates than others.
And so at this particular time, the story right now for us is that it's Indian nationals that are being arrested more. Moses, does that make you feel a little bit better?
Well, it's not a matter of making me feel better. It's just a matter of telling the truth. That's really my concern.
Okay. Moses, I want you to feel better. I always want you to come to the show and leave feeling good. And believe me, we're always telling the truth here. I can guarantee you that. That is my job, is to tell the truth. And Curtis, just before I let you go here, tell me give me the Reader's Digest version of what you think we need to do along that border to prevent whether it's Mexican nationals, Indian nationals, whoever it is, from being arrested or sneaking into this country.
It's a very simple deal. Spend the money in the right ways and stop wasting millions and billions of dollars of the taxpayers' money with stuff like virtual fences and things. Let's get real. Let's put the real fence there. Let's put real boots on the ground there with the United States military if necessary, and do this thing the right way. It's just a matter of time till this country pays another price similar to 9/11. And I agree with everybody. Every person that crosses the border is not coming here as a terrorist. It
All right,
only
Curtis.
takes one. And we need to get serious about the border. The border states are trying to get serious, but they're actually coming up against competition from the United States federal government as we see what's going on in Arizona.
Curtis.
Put up the fence, put the people there, the job can be done.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time. Moses, thank you for your call as well. All right, more